Like, he was just upset, and like he was like, he was huffing and puffing, bitch, like he was ready to fuck somebody up. And you know me right there with my motherfucking iPhone motherfucking 6, bitch. I'm ready to record. I'm trying to get this on video. I'm trying to get them likes, them clicks, them views. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! Go. Hey, bitches. So this is yet another video that I did not feel like setting up my motherfucking lights for. So if the lighting's terrible, I'm sorry. You get what you motherfucking get. So this time, oh, and I bet you guys know that now I have braces. A bitch is getting his teeth straightened the fuck out because you know I'm already that bitch. You know, I'm already the best looking bitch walking on these motherfucking California streets. But you know, I just want to get my teeth straightened, bitch. You know, I want to be even more that bitch. You know, I'm upper echelon. You know, I'm the top of the top, the creme de la creme, bitch. But you know, I just want to get, you know, even more up there. You know, continue to slay on you bitches, you hoes, you whores, you sluts, you skanks, you tramps. So in this, and I know my hair look crazy as fuck right now, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about all of that. I low-key just woke up. So yeah, like I said, bitch, you get what you get. So today I'm gonna talk about the time me and my best friend got stranded. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Cuss me out in the comments so I can clap back on that ass. And yeah. This story takes place in my home country. Like I said, I can't tell you guys where I'm from, but yeah, just know that it took place in my home country, and it was a time where me and my best friend got stranded. Now, so this was yet another festival because like this country's known for having like festivals like almost every month. Like they have like big parties and stuff on the beach, in the city square downtown and stuff like that. So yeah, like they have a lot of festivals and a lot of parties and whatnot. And so there was this time when we had a party on the beach. Now mind you, me and my best friend weren't driving at this time, so like we would have to rely on like other people to give us rides and stuff. So like we'd befriend people just so we could use them for like free rides and shit. I mean, like, we're terrible people, but at least we know we're terrible people. So yeah, we would befriend people for like rides and stuff, so we wouldn't have to like like catch a taxi or whatever. And so like my friend was like, bitch, we're going on the beach tonight. I was like, bitch, really? She was like, I was like, what's the occasion? She's like, yeah, it's they're having a party tonight. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so who are we going with? She's like, we're going with our two friends. What can I call them? Let's call them John and Dustin. So John and Dustin both had a crush on my best friend, right? And they both knew that they had a crush on my best friend. And I guess like they mutually decided that they weren't gonna talk to her or whatnot since the both of them liked her. So we went to they picked me up, they picked her up, and then we went to the festival or whatever. So we're having fun, we're walking, we're drinking, we're talking, meeting people and shit, you know, dancing and shit, bitch, partying, turning the fuck up, taking body shots, all that good shit. We was gonna go in the water, but no, fuck that, because we didn't bring clothes for that. So we went to the festival, we're partying and shit, we're vibing and shit. So we decided to go back to the car, you know, shut in the car, drink our drinks, talk, you know, conversate, whatnot. So I was sitting in the back, my friend was sitting in the passenger seat, and John decided to sit inside the driver's seat because he was the one driving. So, me, John, and my best friend, Vinia, were like talking or whatever. And so like, I see like John just leans forward and kisses my best friend, and she can see that like on her face that she wasn't expecting it. She was like, she didn't want it to happen, but like she just allowed her to kiss her or whatever. And so like so she's there, I'm there, whatnot, we're talking, like we just dusted off like it didn't happen, whatever. We're still talking like whatever didn't happen. We're just playing off the awkwardness because like the awkwardness is in the air, but no, we don't give a fuck because you know we gotta get the fuck home, bitch. What the fuck, we ain't about to get stranded or whatnot. So yeah, we're still in there talking, whatever. He kisses her again. We still play it off because like we don't want to make it too awkward because you know we can't get left the fuck out here on this beach because like mind you, this beach is like 25 miles away from where we live. So when we step out the car to lock up the car and go back or whatever, Dustin comes back to the car or whatever, and he's like visibly upset. He is angry, bitch. Like he's irate. Like he looks like he's ready to fight, bitch. Mind you, while we're in the car conversating and whatnot, when we're in the car conversating and we're like talking, I noticed that there was someone looking in the car because Dustin and the other guy that came with us, they weren't too far away from the car. They were like a good distance away where they wouldn't like, because they weren't even like, they were talking to their friends. Like their friends were out there as well and they're like talking with their friends. But like one of them was like looking back. I know it wasn't Dustin, but the other guy that came with us, he was looking back in the car and I guess he saw John kiss my best friend or whatever. And like Dustin was upset. He came, listen, bitch, he came, he was mad. He picked his bag out of John's car and like he was just upset and like he was like, he was huffing and puffing, bitch, like he was ready to fuck somebody up. And you know me right there with my motherfucking iPhone motherfucking 6, bitch. I'm ready to record. I'm trying to get this on video. I'm trying to get them likes, them clicks, them views, bitch. You know me, I instigate. I was like,
Dustin, what's the problem? What's the matter? I was like, child, Uchile, what is the problem? Like, why are you so upset?
And like he was huffing and puffing still, like he didn't want to answer me. And he was like really mad. So like he just started running and like he was just like running in like a circle like around the car and like we thought like he was on something or some shit like bitch, are you on like that powder, bitch? Like because like he's like running in like a circle and shit and like shouting and shit, like he was really upset and whatnot. And like we noticed that like John got like really scared because like Dustin started like behaving this way. And so he was like, oh bro, calm down. And he was like, no, all that shit. And me and my best friend, we were like, so y'all gonna take us home or not? Like we need to get the fuck home, bitch. We got work in the morning. Like what the fuck are you gonna do? We're already turned, we're already drunk, you know? You gotta take us the fuck home. We gotta go to sleep. We gotta get pretty for work in the morning, you know? So, Justin starts running down the street. He was like, I don't want to go home with you guys. Fuck you guys, you know, fuck you hoes or whatever. We was like, okay, bye, bitch. John, take us home or whatever. And John was like, oh, he's not leaving without Dustin or whatnot. So he drives down the road behind him or whatever. Like he parks the car in the front of him so like he can't like run past. And he like gets out of the car and they start talking or whatever. And I guess like they resolve their issues really but not really or whatever. So Dustin decides to get in the car. Now Dustin comes sitting beside me. I was like, okay, this crazy bitch ain't about to fucking stab me up in this car. So I decided to move to the other side. Like he was on one side and I was on one side and the guy that was instigating, he was in the middle. So I was like, bitch, you finna get stabbed, not me, not I, because Dustin always has knives on him. I fucking know that, bitch. He wasn't gonna stab me, no ma'am. So yeah, like we decided to go drop off the guy that was instigating. He lived like really close to the beach or whatever, so we decided to go drop him home or whatever. So we park at his house or whatever, and they're seeing him off or whatever, and he was like, do you know your tire's flat? And mind you, like even the guy that we dropped off, like he lived really close to where we were on the beach. So like we're still a good 24, like 25 miles away from where we live, because like we live on the other side of like the country. And so like it was like his tire was flat, bitch, and he did not have a dummy or anything. So basically we had to call somebody to come from our side of the island to like, and like everybody started freaking out because like we're so far away and like we don't have anybody to get us home or whatnot. So I called my cousin and I was like, hello? Because like mind you, my cousin loves me, like he'd do anything for me, you know? So like I was calling him, he didn't answer the first time, so I called again. He answered, he's like, hello? I was like, hello? He's like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck is the problem now? Because like I always call him when I have problems, because he's like my big brother, like he'll do anything for me. So I was like, yeah, I'm stranded on this side of the country, like can you come get me? He was like, well, I can't, because like I'm not even in the country right now. I was like, damn. So I really about to have to have to show some ankle on these streets to get the fuck home. He was like, you really will the fuck have to, bitch, because I'm not in the fucking country. I was like, damn. So me and my best friend, being the hoes and whores that we are, we started taking pictures to post to fucking Instagram for someone to comment or something for us to tell them to come pick us the fuck up because bitch, we gotta get home. We got work in the morning, sis. Now, one thing we never used to stay at work, but bitch, one thing we used to do was we used to attend work every motherfucking day. We used to go to work every day, stay 15 minutes, and then fucking leave, bitch. But one thing we used to do, we used to go to fucking work. So, they called, what John ended up doing was like he paid one of his friends like how much did he pay him? Like $150 to come from our side of the island, go to John's house, pick up a tire, come all the way to the side of the island that we were on so they could help him change the tire, fix the tire on his car, drive us home, and then we get home. And then they gotta drive back to their house because like they didn't live where we lived. Like we lived far, like we lived the furthest. And then like they lived like in between where the event was and where we lived. So they still had to drive a ways back to where they lived from where we lived. So like, yeah, it was like a crazy trip. And like we didn't get home until like 3 o'clock that morning. A bitch was so tired at work, it didn't make a difference anyway because I went to work for 15 minutes, clocked out, I was like, signed the register, and I was like, deuces bitch, I'm out. I gotta go home, gotta go rest, you know, gotta keep this face, you know, together, you know, this is what keeps the dollar bills coming the fuck in. So, yeah, like, I had to go through all that, like, we got stranded for a good 5 hours. Bitches had to post pictures on Instagram just to get some likes and clicks and comments, you know, to, you know, get a ride. We still didn't end up getting on a fucking ride. We still had to wait on the fucking tire to come. And yeah, we were stranded for a good 5 hours. But you know what? It just lets us know that we, you know, you can't take a ride from any and everybody because not everybody's reliable. You know what? And fuck John and fuck Dustin. Oh, and John and Dustin, we ended up finding out that like, like Dustin's on the DL and Dustin actually wanted to fuck with like another one of my best friends. But that's another story time for another time. If you enjoyed this story, then like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment, bitch. Cause you know, you can cuss me out in the comments and I can cuss you the fuck back out. You know, follow my social media, because you guys can't see me every day, but you know, you can see me every day on my fucking Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, you know, all that good stuff. You know, I don't have a Twitter or a Facebook. But yeah, and bye all.
Hey! Yeah. Hey! Go. I see no limits, you give me the limits, and I made that lemonade out of you. Kill every nigga that doubted you. Feel every syllable drilling your mental like